Moksha is the goal, the goal, ultimate goal that yogis discovered is possible for a human being. So what I'm trying to say here is that imagine that we are thrown to the earth and we evolve, and through the evolution there's hundreds of thousands of years that we develop techniques of introspection, and through the techniques of introspection we find mechanisms to hack the brain. And because we hack the brain, we develop the potential. So yoga becomes an opportunity for the highest potential to be expressed, to be manifested. So why freedom? Why would freedom be the ultimate goal? The answer is very simple. Because since the day one of our experience in this earth, we get to be conditioned. We get to be conditioned by our genetics. Our DNA conditions how to feel, think, behave, and this is something we cannot escape. We are conditioned by our parents, the society where our parents live, the religions and beliefs of that society. And all that conditioning makes us lose our natural impulses and the natural expression of our will. So freedom becomes something central in the experience of a human, because you cannot be fully a human if you don't choose by yourself. If you are not living consciously enough that within a certain consciousness you can choose and not be conditioned and determined as if you were programmed. So the freedom ultimately consists of expressing your deepest will, which is the will of your soul, in a way that is not filtered, distorted, or conditioned by anything. Is this possible? Is this something we can achieve? Yes. Gradually though. It's not something that is on and off, on or off. Freedom is something that we achieve as we walk a path. What path? Dharma. You cannot achieve freedom if there's not certain protocol, because your mind can play many tricks and make you believe that you are free when, for example, you can be very addicted or attached, and you're not conscious of your addiction or your attachment, but you think you're free. The conditionings that are most complex to get rid of are the ones that are self-created, are the ones that we have once established as a pattern, or we thought this is the way, and then it became a pattern. And this is the habits. These are the hardest conditionings because we create them, but the good thing, the other side, is that we can dissolve them. Freedom is not that you would do whatever you want. Freedom is that you have the clarity to know what's really your inner compass and the direction of your life, and then being able to choose accordingly and have options to choose accordingly. That's freedom. If there are no options, you are not free. However, there's no freedom which is free. Oh, what is that? This is something that actually one yogi once said. There's no freedom that is free. That means that even though you might be very authentic and your self-expression is freely coming in your life and you're just being yourself, that doesn't mean that you will live a life uncommitted, that you can just stay chilling, looking at others and doing nothing. There's no freedom that is free. You have freedom, and that freedom connects you to certain tasks, actions, and even more missions that you must accomplish through commitment. Now, this is the particularity of the Indian culture, and particularly in this sense of freedom. This is the highest goal. It's not salvation like in the Christian church, that you get to be saved and you don't go to hell. Or it's not enlightenment like in the path of Buddha, that you get to see that everything is what Buddha saw. Let's not define it. No, the path of yoga is freedom, to achieve the space or state of mind called moksha, that is a liberated state. There's no conditionings, there are no distortions. You have the clarity of your purpose, and you have the clarity of see the opportunities, and you can choose. It's a space where you can flow and create with your co-creative power that is given by the universe. We came to create. We didn't come to repeat something that was already done before us. The purpose of life is to create, is to express something that is unique. Unique to you, unique to all of us. And that's an act of freedom. And so we cannot fully be happy if there's no such a freedom in life. To walk a path that is mine, and to experience life my way, and find my truth, and live according to that. That's the freedom I'm talking about. It's alignment with your soul. And that is a path that doesn't create karma. You see, we're talking about a path that leads us to happiness. And as you clear with Dharma, your heart becomes less distorted with selfishness. So at some point, what you wish, your desire, what your will chooses, is more and more aligned with the will and the greater plan. That is the flow. That because of this purification through the process of yoga, we clean the heart, we clear and clean the heart in such a way that we are able to feel that that plan of the universe, which is compassionate towards growth, towards light, towards truth, is flowing through us. It's not so different, you know, that we are more aligned, and that is the freedom to freely choose to flow with the plan and energy of the universe and enjoy the ride. Sat Nam. So, we're going to